Alright, I'm just gonna do a point of view game. It's kind of a fun game actually, I can't believe I won it. Spoilers. I'm gonna do a proxy banshee. This is the only strat I know how to do. I can't even do it that well. Send my probe out. Blocking off my main. And yeah, nothing much really happens until that gets going.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
I actually went to scout this guy because I don't normally scout.
Our SCVs are under attack.
I see he's got cannons, so I'm not liking my chances of a good proxy banshee rush here, but
Ready to raise some air.
I thought I might as well do it. I've already committed to it anyway. Bit different here though, because I've added these barracks on really early and normally I don't do this.
Add-on complete.
But I'm sick and tired of every time I do a banshee and it doesn't work out so well, and then they just A-move and destroy me because I got nothing at home. So I'm trying to add a bit more macro. Alright, there's the cloak. And he doesn't have any cannons in here, which is really weird. So I have that going. And I decided to send this around. He's already thought of that though, and he pings it a little bit. And I send him my other one in here. So it's that one. Why not? Oh, those ones the cannon.
Upgrade.
Got a stalker there, which I was pretty happy about. Stop some more mining. At this point, I basically give it up. I don't know why I built these Hellions, to be honest. It's pretty funny, I didn't realize how much damage this did. Alright, so I see the void rays, I'm like, ah crap.
This better be good.
Build an additional starport. And really he should have killed me. If he'd come across the map, he would have beat me. It's much too passive. But I'm gonna start doing some stuff here. Okay. Build my expand in the base.
Add-on
I built these two and I just start pumping out Thors as much as possible. My two starports, but obviously this one's a bit inactive.
Upgrade.
That's a negatory. It's blocked.
Built some mines, because why not?
Add-on
And
complete.
fortunately for me, because you can see by the supply, he doesn't actually move out, because I'm pretty sure he would have killed me.
Mineral field. Add-on
Here's my expand.
complete.
I think he's pretty much got a third base by now.
Mineral
He's getting
field.
+1 air weapons, which is what I was worried about. Just start pumping out kind of alternative medevac and vikings. His observer doesn't see much. I saw that as well. I'm just trying to get my macro happening. I want to build a third base, just do not have the money. He's floating a bit of minerals as well, which is good to see. Supply blocked, I guess. I started getting my upgrades as well. I'm ahead of the upgrade game with him quite a bit actually. He's a bit slack after he does his level 1.
Additional supply depots
And I was only
required.
pumping it off 1 eBay and 1 armory for a while. I don't think I even built more. I might have. But I was just trying to get as much anti-air out as possible because I knew he's had a lot of void. He's probably gonna have a lot of void rays, and I also didn't realize he's gonna get a lot of Colossus as well. And just kind of turtling for a bit because the amount of times I've moved out of my base at this point and then just been absolutely massacred by a Protoss death ball sitting over here. It's kind of sad. So just trying to get some anti-air.
Upgrade complete.
So I do have my upgrades pretty well timed actually. Getting them happening. Just trying to get as much anti-air as possible. Check if I can take my third, which I can. I'm actually a bit cheeky here. I build my third in my base, And I also send a SCV out to build another one. Some at Tech Lab, yeah.
Mineral field depleted.
I build my third on the base, and then I just have another one here just as an orbital. And he ends up kind of overbuilding observers. You'll see in the first battle. It's kind of funny, actually.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready?
Command center upgrade complete.
It's go time.
So I think I'm safe, and I just to see if I can put my fourth down. Again, he really should have punished me. He's got 60 supply, but this is lower ranks, I guess. Just trying to pump out a lot of marauders.
Upgrade complete.
I'm getting kind of worried now because I haven't seen him for a while, and this normally means I'm going to get done by carriers. So I realized I've missed all my infantry upgrades as well, so I pumped them. Luckily, again, he didn't attack me because I would have been dead. Just trying to macro up a bit more. Fighting a lot of gas, but I guess that's okay. Finally, first battle. So I get totally caught out of position, lose a lot of supply, fall back to my planetary, start the repair, and then change these to high impact. I actually changed these to high impact mode at some point. Yeah, right there. Which really helps me. So I destroyed all these void rays, and then sit back, and then just absolutely destroy his Colossus with the high impact. I lose my third, I guess. I don't really care though. I've completely destroyed his army, so I'm very happy with that trade. And then I can see now I can finally see his observers. Look at me, they're just right there. So give them a good old scan at some point. Just got 3 or 4 there, and then another one over here, which I didn't kill, I don't think. I don't think he drives into my drives into my turret.
Add-on complete.
So rebuild 4th. I've moved my 5th. He scouts that out. He's actually quite good at finding my bases every time. I think he has an observer sitting over one of these. This one he goes in a bit stupidly. Now I know he's got DT tech as well. I think a single DT killed that Thor. I've got another base happening here. This one's kind of redone. I've increased to 4 reacted starports. So I'm pretty sure he's gone pretty heavy air. Keep my ship weapons. Lots of marines because I just need something to shoot. Just trying to protect these bases because I'm pretty sure he's scouting these somehow. So I'm just trying to. I thought he might have a proxy over here, but I know from this that he's not mining here. So just trying to work out what's going on. He freaking gets some DTs past again. I have a few turrets down. This one gets taken out pretty quick. Just a bit of cover because I don't have an orbital here. Yeah, he gets. I actually built the turret before the planetary, I think. Just check if he's got anything else over here. And I'm feeling pretty good now because I know he can't have that many bases more than me.
Our SCVs are under attack.
And then I see this, he totally destroys this. Now I have all my stuff pretty staggered, but he doesn't bring his army together. I get to take out a lot of zealots for free. There were siege tanks here. I got more in, and then he really should have kept pressing. He won that battle pretty well. Decides to go and destroy my refineries for whatever reason. I don't know why. And in the meantime, I'm trying to fortify this with double planetary. And I would say this is the thing he needs to improve on the most, how to deal with planetaries. I managed to get these just in time, destroy the void rays because they're the biggest problem. And then once they're gone, I just kind of sack these Vikings while I wait for these planetaries to finish. Finally they get done, I save these. And he does this thing where he leaves these disruptors here for a while. I don't really agree with this. Takes out everything here though. And then I'm trying to scan. I just caught down my mules, and then I can't scan now. So I managed to save this though. It's pretty hit and miss. Thankfully, he's only got 1 DT there, and he's trying to snipe from here. And I just sack some more units. Funny, I think these these Vikings actually end up killing. Alright, so I get rid of the DT, which is good. Start to expand again. And this is a big mistake by him. Just have a few Marines there. And then he walks into the turret line. I think I might even have the... no, I don't. But I get high sec at some point.
Upgrade.
Keep these from burning down. Yeah, this is pretty funny actually. He tries to fire, and it doesn't quite work. So I thought that was funny. I saved this planetary fortress as well. Expand again, because I know he doesn't probably have a huge army at this point. Float this over. This was here. Build another one. Oh wait, no, I think I floated my main.
Best-beam geyser exhausted.
So yeah, this is well fortified. He's not going to do much here. He get my upgrades, decide to put some lines down, because he doesn't seem to be aggressive. So I figured these mines should be enough to hold off his bases. Attacks that one. I see a lot of zealots. I'm like, okay, probably should build some units. Both of us floating a lot of marines. This is huge. I use the Planetary Fortress as a bit of bait, kill all the zealots just by doing that, and then the Vikings are uncontested, so they can't go with just zealots. Check. I just figured he must have a base by now, but he doesn't. He best basically sits in the corner for way too long. Why would I notice that?
Upgrade.
So at this point now, I'm like, well, I got a pretty maneuverable armory. These Marines really saved me there. Just start to run away. Again, unprotected Colossus. He just keeps not doing very good trades. I don't think he's watching his army much. Build this up. I just want to keep getting bases down, because he does punish, but he doesn't punish well when they're planetaries. So as long as I mean, this is an orbital, but I just need to keep my income up, because he's not doing good trades.
Command center upgrade complete.
He keeps going in with these small armies with not enough anti-air, and his only damage dealers are these Colossus. So I mean, this is terrible. Three Vikings taking down this stuff. I'm frantically just trying to pump out Marines and Marauders. I think I've lost it here. Managed to save this, and I think the factory as well. Block this off. Set the rally point to up there. And I killed him. Yeah, I killed a stalker like that. And if he kept going, I think he could have got me, but I had enough firepower up here that I scared him off. And I've got crazy amounts of medevacs. I think I was building like 8 medevacs a go at one point. Again, he tries to take these, and it's not working out for you, buddy. I think I've even got the, yeah, I've got the building armor. And he just trades into planetaries, which is just not good. And again, I'm just pumping out Marauders. Now it's time for me to kill some bases. I've got enough medevacs so I can just keep stimming and just decide to go all. I mean, what can he have? He would have wasted so much on all those Colossus and Void Rays. Was not getting enough done. So I go in. My goal now is just to kill his bases really quickly. I figure he's going up here as well. He does. That's a lot of probes, so I know he doesn't have many other mining bases now. But just want to keep going in for the kill. So look at my upgrades, just building constant Marine Marauder. Now I see the tech here, so I'm like, okay, this is pretty much game. Let's try to send some DTs in, that doesn't work. Get some good storms off, but it's way too late. That's it. Good old HH. Man, pretty lucky he was a very passive player.